Zio game vai tu adi anano sira mamenu de abesamu kono waga rere ne kwi yo ganti aplo adi anano sira kadu Sago bushundo sazo mega ye blanco kwadi so e kawaka kama mapenyo ngokoziza Bagam ya botlana ye to dogins kewe okay no sugu kuwa ko eresi ao mamem budo keno sugu Lero mana we ya we so resi kewe okay no sugu kuwa ko eresi ao okay no sugu Tumao Gone Nyera no ayo kagoda boa Mawe koya moite wangore toke waro gombe keidu Mawe soye sikawe batu Yekwe mote wanu wagaragara mui Muso eikasu Bo plaki ya mui Nyoba wakamao Hawe soye sikawe Hawa nasu wa yetu gaugu Maone wabili wagu Zo sira bili wakagazua Mawe nyoko mao Sugu wako eresi Amenu Hani anamo siere bagu Som Yeti Maluo Soko Tuta kuna gonza sasa Ingo mume na zawagu Hapa kayo te tumetone Maka wakori na take gonga gbebo atene Mage ya mae Sewe wapia ya wasore Tumagasi Maugana kala mui Laki ya mui ya wakama Ana nuna yetu Adi anano sira mamenu de abesamu kono waga rere ne kwi yo ganti aplo adi anano sira kadu Sago bushundo sazo mega ye blanco kwadi so e kawaka kama mapenyo ngokoziza Bagam ya botlana ye to dogins kewe okay no sugu kuwa ko eresi ao mamem budo keno sugu Lero mana we ya we so resi kewe okay no sugu kuwa ko eresi ao okay no sugu Tumao Gone Nyera no ayo kagoda boa Mawe koya moite wangore toke waro gombe keidu Mawe soye sikawe batu Yekwe mote wanu wagaragara mui Muso eikasu Bo plaki ya mui Nyoba wakamao Hawe soye sikawe Hawa nasu wa yetu gaugu Maone wabili wagu Zo sira bili wakagazua Mawe nyoko mao Sugu wako eresi Amenu Hani anamo siere bagu Som Yeti Maluo Soko Tuta kuna gonza sasa Ingo mume na zawagu Apaka you te tu me tone. Manga wa kori de toke gonga gbebo atene. Manje yama se we wa pia ye so e. Tu magasi. Ma u kana kala muni. Black ya muni yama wa kama. Ana nere ye tu.
Good evening, folks. The Libra is here and I'm ready to go. Good evening to all of you. We say thank you very much for joining us tonight. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful night here on the FPR because the Libra is in charge. I want to thank all of you again for tuning in to Libra Public Radio. Please do us a favor. Just share the video. Share it to as many people as possible. Just go on LPR, Libra Public Radio. You see my video. You click share. You care to share to as many people as possible. We are going to enjoy ourselves tonight. We have some new folks among us now, and we really, really do appreciate them. Why? What's going on with my stuff? What is this? What is this? What is this? What's going on here? Who's in control? Me or you? I am. So I want to thank all of you again, those of you that are trooping in, not trucking. We're not having election here. I don't come to truck people. We're not having election. Trooping in. We want to thank all of you. Y'all hold on 1 minute. Excuse me. I'm talking to my social security son. But anyway, again, welcome. Thank you very much. We're going to have a wonderful show here tonight. We're going to be discussing all things Liberia. The Libra is here with the Libra view. Who's going to dispute my Libra view? You're on your own. I can help you because I'm the liberal here, and the liberal view is the best view on this platform. We don't deal with conservative. And one conservative go to Alabama. Where you coming? Who want you? Go to Alabama. Again, folks, Samson to Libra Public Radio. I want to thank all of you, and I'm very serious, and I want to thank all of you that was expressing your sympathy towards us the other day about the passing of our son, brother, cousin. I want to thank all of you. We're not done yet. I think he has not been buried yet, but things are going according to plans. Thank God for that. Safety, Lord Jesus, want to thank you again this evening. As we come before you, my Lord, we ask that those brothers and sisters that are unable to be with us tonight, we ask you to step in. Whatever it is, please take complete control. My Lord Jesus, we pray and continue to pray. Give us long life. We know you're able to do that. We pray and continue to pray. Give us blessing. Bless us all. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. We'll wait for your turn. Thank you for that, my Lord. Thank you. We ask again that the Republic of Liberia be blessed, that the people of the Republic of Liberia be blessed. We ask that the President of the Republic of Liberia be blessed. My Lord, we ask that you extend the life of President Bakai. He has a purpose, and for that, he's here to work. We ask you to continue to extend his life. Whatever he touches, bless his hand. Whichever door he knocks, in the interest of the Republic of Liberia, the door must be opened by you. We ask, we pray, and we beg of you. And thank you for your understanding. We're here again tonight as we come up before you, my Lord, as we open our mouth. Whatever it is that come out of our mouth must be truthful and guide our tongue. We're human being like any other person. But whenever they dirty tongue want to run around, keep it clean. Thank you for that opportunity. We ask that the whole country, the United States of America, be blessed. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Okay, folks, this is the liberal. It's going to relax a little bit. And so, here we go. Here we go. The Libra is on. The Libra is on. Go, y'all go tell people. Y'all said the Libra is on. It's getting to relax your mind against this evening. We want to thank God for the wonderful, wonderful thing that He has done for us and continue to do for us. So let's start. Let's start. Let's start. Let's start. Let's start. Let me start my tap before people can start coming in. You know, we were on this platform about a year or two ago, campaigning here for this government, for President Baka. I have no interest, zero interest with Unity Party and the nyama nyama they're doing. The rascal Unity Party, that I'm a word, that President Baka word. So I'm not a fan of Unity Party because I know I have books, pamphlet, sense information of Unity Party, how deceitful they are. I have those here. People were writing those days. They themselves, some of the founders themselves, were having the yama among themselves. I got a paper here. I will show it one day. So I have no interest in Unity Party. And we see they are running the government. They are acting like they are in opposition. Unity Party people. Instead of them to plead to the Liberian people and continue to showcase what they're doing. They're showcasing what they're doing, but they are insulting at the same time. I will curse you there and say, Lord, what good are doing? What a good you doing that you're cursing me for me to come listen to you? What is the good you're doing for the Liberian people for which you're going to curse people for people to come listen to you? That the kind of thing I'm going to say I'm a fan of Unity Party. I'm not a fan of Unity Party, man. Let them continue cursing. Let them continue to talk that raw network. That what you're coming celebrate on. That what people dancing for. It's like me. Of course, I'm supposed to praise God for all the air I'm taking in. But it's like me dancing for the government because I go to the library and I'm breathing the air. Raw connectivity is the hallmark of the government agenda. So if it's done, thank God it's done. It's not something for us to come dance here. You're coming to come dance. You know, the party ain't going nowhere. If you better pray to God that the father of the nation will not give up on you. Because if the father of nation say, I'm not seeking re-election, you're done. Finito. Because you got nothing among you. You fight among yourself. You got no respect for each other. All of your ministers have no respect for one another. They're talking tabata all day. Instead of you to come out and follow the agenda of the president. You're there doing all kind of yaman thing. Where the blue machine? Where the green machine? Where are they? You know everybody? Where the green machine? Samson told. So those of you that are following, we want to thank all of you again. My own brother when somebody is watching. I'll be careful here tonight. What I say. Anyway, so thank you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's talk a little bit about Liberia. Hmm? So this y'all watch this now. This is how these people behave. Coming had an interview last Sunday. It was hot. Every one of us were talking about it. You think they will build on it? What did they do? Like bro politicians, they whether you go up, you can't down, they sing. They do something, you start pressing them, look, they turn it over. Immediately after coming with his interview, people start praising him. He say, oh, you're ready to praise me? Let me come tell you also that. He go to the corner and brought the same people are never talking anywhere. Never talking nowhere. Now he think you bring those same people, what brand new idea they're gonna get for us? Where? The same chairman there that you got that didn't carry you anywhere. You bringing them back. What they will do for you? Then you come in, then you say, they were about not easy to know. Come in, you can't hear. You can't bring the simple. Then you say, when you do something over and over, you expect different result. Wait. Let me report it. Not easy for people. I tell you, so comedian. Come in, tell us. You can't do one thing over and over and expect different result. But he said for me it's different. I got a scene chairman that will bring them back, but I expect different result. You think so? I hope my sister Fatu will join me tonight because I really want her to explain to me what she think about this. Okay, so let me go on again. I started a new campaign. That is same campaign I was on during the CPP days. Okay, CPP day. Let me take you back a little. Those of you that have quite don't remember what CPP. Again, first of all, let me just say to my own brother Tommy, so good evening, welcome. We appreciate you. Let me that sidebar. The one that sidebar. Tommy So is here in America. The Alfonso older brother. That the Alfonso man who want to come to California to be me, to be the old man. Eh? The older brother here now. Let me see he able to pass Tommy So to can't say he come and be me. He able. You will not hear Alfonso say, I will be you. You will not hear that again. You will not say again. The man in town. That sidebar there. That one that sidebar. Okay. So let's go on. Let's go on. Kumi say, I said, Kotu, good evening. Hold on 1 minute. Let me talk my small time about that. Then I'll bring you. Because you part, you can't. You finish saying, oh, you make it hard, then you run away. Then we'll not see you again. Then it's all hard now. Then we all sweating because you finish putting a light bulb on our head. We sweating, then you run away. You bring some hot topic. We discuss it. Look, I got to go. Then you go. Let me enjoy myself small before I bring you on. Since Kotu in the back. But I'll bring up. No, on a very serious note. So, Coming is saying to us, you do one thing over and over, why will you expect different result? But you got to change. He said, we appreciate that. We understand that. But for him, he said, don't do what I do. Do what I say. He bringing the same people that brought him to 1%. But he thinks say this one is going to be different. How? Let me bring in Sis Kotu quickly. Sis Kotu, I'm bringing you on. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. We appreciate it. So I hope Sis Fatu, if you're somewhere, if you're listening, join me so we can have ball here tonight. So, Sis Kotu, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Let me just go on. That's Kumi. But this is what I want to say. Kumi happened. You know, the other day before he went, he brought all the people by. My comment was, he need to go to the broom man. Look, we got to be serious in a thing here. The broom man got some intellectual behind him. Young people, smart people. If you bring the broom man with you, you have the most intellectual Liberians on your side. Okay? Don't mind you able to come to the way you used to tell me, say, I coming to California, I will be you. You able again. You can't point. The other brother in town. You can't say to me now. You scared. You can't talk to me again. I'm in complete control. Tommy So is here now. Let me see you right now. Say what kind of California be you. Right, put on the writing. Put on the writing and you call yourself W O or whatever O you call yourself. That they see you at talking to control. So, but anyhow, let me go on. So, Cummings, as I've always stated, he has a leadership ability. There is no question asked. Cummings, once he becomes successful, he will change the country in less than 6 years. Kumi has the ability to move that country to the direction we all want. But Kumi is not connected. However, if you go any part of the country now, whatever corner you go in, you call Kumi, they know who Kumi is now. It's not like before. They know who he is now. So United Party people, you know what they're doing? Not President Baka wishes now. United Party people. So what they try to do is to make Kumi to be less of a Liberian politician. So they will call him names and say all kind of nyama thing. So that when the Liberian people view those comments, they will think Kumi is not with them. Until they can show, United Party people, until they can show that they're able to lead, they don't put our power in the bubble. When they're cussing, they put a zipper on the bubble. He can't hear us. When they're cussing, they zip the bubble up. The bubble plastic, where they put the paper, they zip it. They can't hear us. So the paper can't hear them cussing. When they finish cussing us, then they open it. The papa say, oh, but what happened? Oh, papa, everything. They say, yeah, he said, because he can't hear us. He can't hear the cussing. So that's what Unity Party people are doing. They are unable to govern. If President Baka say, I'm not seeking re-election, Unity Party better go join CDC. Because you ain't got nothing. You got nothing to offer. You sit on there, you talk about, say, lie in Bikana, lie here and lie there. We agree. What else? Please, if you want Liberian to listen to what you have done as a political party and the ruling party, you can't tell me, say, Samson to can't look, but then you're cussing me. You're cussing, then you want me to can't look. What good you doing? Your cussing overshadow all of the good thing you're doing. The flakaje, they got nothing to offer. How you will cuss somebody and then you say you can't look? It's not possible. Because the person you're cussing, they already versed. So yeah, let me make Marco to change because she will soon run away. She come and put on your watch and see. She will put on some kind of heavy hot potato on the ground here. As soon as we start discussing, she go. Your watch and see. Marco, good evening. I hope you hear me. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. What's the hot potato you got tonight for us?
Let me talk my own talk about them. I go now. You'll be fighting behind me.
Here we go. Yeah, I told you. You're telling a lie. Hey, let's hear from you.
Then my sister can be hitting my corn. I'll be like, oh look, I'll be looking at her laughing.
To that one, if she don't want me to let her take Tylenol, she better call my Fatu to come join me. Right, what's on your mind, man?
Thank you, Mr. Too. I want to say hi to the people listening to us here and those that will be coming later to listen to us. I'm glad to be here. You know, sometimes you and I can think somehow on the same level. It's just a certain time we can clash. But today, the one you talk, we're on the same line. And, I thought to just add on to what you said. I Kumi have talked about the voice of all the other politicians. He criticized Whitecard, he criticized Josh Weah, and going to find himself now with these people. I don't know how he's going to be because like he'll be taking on his word what he has vomited. which is not good. That's why we politicians, we had a,
Oh, I forgot
vested.
you wanted to be representative one time. I forgot all about that.
That's
Go
why I
ahead.
said we politicians. I'm
Yeah,
telling
yeah,
you.
yeah. Okay.
I explain myself. I'm a politician, not only by practice, by paper. I'm a politician. That's why I can be critical in analyzing my issues. And when I'm making my selection, I just don't do it because Mr. Toe and I are friends. No, I will compare Mr. Toe with another person to see who best suited for the job. That's how we do. That's how we politicians make our selection.
So you where were you when the people start electing all the flag again? Like, bro, why you tell them?
No, the
Why
one
you
that
tell
I'm
them when they
supposed.
start when they were electing all the flag again? I can't take on anyway. Why you didn't
To
say
be fair
anything?
with you, when we were elected, we are in nursing
I don't
school.
want you.
I
I beg you. I don't want the people to cost me to that. I beg you. I
That's why
call
I'm telling
you.
you now, Mr. Tony. I thought I'm telling you the truth. I couldn't even listen to Facebook. I couldn't even come anywhere near Facebook. That's the situation I was in.
Mm,
So then I could not even talk. Maybe if I were there, I could make impact, but I really did not make any impact in that whole election, to be frank with you.
okay.
Yeah, so that was my point. And to be frank, that's how for me I do my own, assessment. I would not do it because Mr. Toh say, oh, so person, you say like this person. No, we go by checking uh, the various qualifications that makes a leader, not
Mm-hmm.
just president, even a representative or senatorial position. You just don't go. And I see people come out to say, oh, this person is popular. We look at the popularity and also look at other criteria that that person can fit in to make a leader. It is true that George Weah is popular, but what other characteristics are added to his popularity? Those for me that would have been my investigation. But again, we had it. That is a pass. But what I want for us to do, and in fact, I don't know, maybe back then we were not on that. I had a talk show. We used to call it Democracy, and that was where that when I started even talking about politics.
Mm-hmm.
So we in that democracy that where even we came about we promoting Dara Dillon and other senators and other elected officials. It
Mm-hmm.
will be that yes, we may have lost some offices. Yes, it is true. Not all of the candidates that we put forward were able to win, but majority of the candidates that we put forward were able to win. So and I listened to you talking about the broom, uh, um, which is very good because this is a man who haven't had like unlike other people to say have stigma on him. He worked in the Ellen government
Who did?
and
Now wait a minute.
sorry, uh,
Who me?
our broom now.
You jumping from
They
here to there now?
won't Google. I'm
The
talking
trouble you bring
about
it. The other trouble you bring it tonight. Well,
no. I'm telling you. For me. I like to speak truth to what it is.
okay.
Taiwan is standing there like you rightly suggested. He can work along with Taiwan. There are other candidates, Timon Freeman. Then there he can work along with those candidates. But if you say those trash that he had through and going back to pick up those trash again, I don't know how well they will go with him. So I find it difficult. He wants to say that what he wants to be brand new and start
Let me
doing the
push
old.
you. Let me push you a little bit. Your
Yes,
politician, your guy way of using BB words. What you mean by trash?
I know he trash them. What I'm
With paper
saying, he
with paper
garbage
bag.
them.
Eh? What kind of
Yeah,
trash?
that's how we use it. He garbage them.
Well,
When he garbage people, it means you already said that they were not relevant to your political, struggle or political career. You
mm,
consider them as, and right now he's still doing the same thing. He's
mm.
still criticizing Baka. So I don't know whether he can go back to the Unity Party government
I got
and
news
leadership.
for you. I got news for you.
So I don't know because those are people that he trash. That's why when
Okay.
you say trash, it means people he put down.
Rescue two,
Yeah.
rescue one is calling.
So what the news you get for me? I
I
was
got news
talking.
for you. I got news for you, Madam Balanya. Let me say
Thank
this
you.
to you
Thank
quickly.
you.
Let me say this very quickly.
Mhm.
I'm not member ANC. In fact, ANC are called America not coming. So I don't, so they must say we
No,
don't get
that
along that way.
I don't agree with you. Oh no, that
America
I
not
don't.
coming.
No, no, I agree with you on that.
Coming from? Coming from Australia.
Yeah, he coming from America, but I don't want to give it that nomenclature.
I'm just saying ANC America not coming. But anyway, that besides the point. But let me say
Hmm.
this. Let me say this.
Yeah, go ahead.
The route Unity Party on, they don't follow the father of the nation foot to foot. They put in the bubble and start behaving, misbehaving. Kumi will flog them. I'm just giving it to you as it is.
You're right. That's your view.
Those days, this going election, Kumi was not as connected as he is now. Kumi had traveled the entire country. Go any village, any part of any country in Liberia, any village you go to in Liberia, call Alexander Kumi name, they know him by name now. He
Mm.
didn't have that advantage before. This Unity Party, they are in power, they got the money, which is good. But instead, they are not popular. President Baka didn't win based on popularity. President Baka didn't win based on previous performance. President Baka won because the vote against. And United Party has failed to realize that. They think they won President Baka and President Weah because of their popularity and because they have programs that they were announcing. Let me drink small water. I'm too much.
Yeah, and this is what I
I'm
agree.
finna I'm
Oh,
finna
oh, yeah, you're cool, your friend.
yeah, I'm finna So I'm saying to Unity Party people, unless President Baka stays in, because if President Baka stays, Liberian people will say, okay, he still got it within him. But if President Baka say he's not seeking re-election, Unity Party people better pack their bags and leave. They will not go back to President Weah. President Weah has too many baggage. He got a nyama baggage. They start fighting. He got a nyama bag. That one, he able to shake it. Then you had the other people who said they were taking Liberian people, 27 million Liberian out of poverty. That bag is there. Then you had the other bag who, what is it? 18 million, 18 billion, 16 billion went missing. That bag is there. Who would look at President Baka, President we are now, Liberians, to say come back? Unless President we are changed course. He's still popular. But Liberian people have not forgotten how they came to power, and many of them got rich overnight. They cannot get away with that. Because why? These property, they are rich then, that they flaunt among people in front of Liberian people who were hungry. Liberian people will not forget it. So there's no way former President Weah can come back and say, Yama Yaga and play the magic for people to forget. It's not going to happen. Then the viable candidate, as the Unity Party continue to do their Yama Yama, they're doing right now. The viable candidate, the next one is Alexander Kumi. So if any Unity Party people or we the sympathize, don't take Alexander Kumi serious right now and say, oh man, political dwarf. Okay, you can be the political Gil devil. He will knock you down. You can be political Gil devil. What's his name? Alexander Kumi, who you call political dwarf, he will knock you down because you have no program that Liberian will benefit from within the next 6 years, unless you change course. They're bragging about the road to the southeast. That we have road. That's not your road. You're just finishing the project. You didn't spend fasting.
So,
Fashion.
so
You spend. They gave you 22 million. What you doing here? Show us nothing. So they cannot come now and try to boast about these projects that have already started. They are ongoing projects. You think that you're going to come clean it?
yeah, but let me talk my two. Me talk my own. You going to be here? You say I will run away.
Okay. Well, let's hear your Tabata. Folks, Tabata versus Tabata tonight. See who's gonna win. Go ahead, let's hear from you.
So, so, and what you saying? I said, who you talking? It depends on what the promises that have been made and
No,
whether it will
look,
be delivered.
I help you.
Well, what a
What
delay.
a green
But
machine.
let me, and you
What
talk
a
your
green
own. Let me talk
machine.
my own. Let me talk my own.
Okay. I was zipping. I was
Yeah.
zipping.
If we talk about the promises that they are made, and I was sitting here, if those promises are not met up with, of course, I will be one of those that will make them to change. And as we sit every day,
But
we know
let me
that
interrupt
we're
a little
sitting
bit
on the
and
platform here.
ask you
We
this
don't,
serious question, Sis Kotu. Seriously. They're in
yes.
power now, going to almost a little bit over 2 years, correct? Or maybe
Mhm,
almost 2 years.
mhm.
Those promises that are being made, and President Baka continue to showcase those promises. Do you really think those who supposed to carry out those promises, do you think they're doing a good job of that from your own
Well,
perspective?
yeah, thank you very much. And I like that question. If I tell you they are 100%, I will be lying to you. There are some 50, there are some 60, there are some 70, and I listen to most of them. Okay, and I even ask and go into detail, asking, not only holding them by what they say, but finding up what they are saying. Okay, we have an example of uh, the agenda through which President Barker was voted on. One of them is agriculture. And as we speak now, according to the report I got, we were importing 100% of rice, in our country to feed our people. But according to the recent report that I will give you the data tomorrow. But according to the percentage, it's 51%. So if it is 51%, it means we have been able to accumulate 49, which is almost half of the
So
importation of
where
rice.
was it before? It was 100%,
Yes, and
and
now
now
it's
and now
40.
it's 51.
Yes,
So for the 49 is your contribution, Liberian contribution, to go back
exactly.
to the 100. Okay.
So it means that I importation have reduced significantly. So
Okay.
on that level, I think they have made progress, even though I'm not comfortable.
But let me push you a little bit. Look at the beautiful information you give me. Why you not cussing?
I'm not cussing. That's why when you asked me yesterday whether I would talk like that, like Daniel Sano, I told you I would have responded, but not in that manner.
Okay. These people,
So I have my own way.
the reason I'm asking these questions, Cisco, too, because it
Yes,
is difficult for those of all who uh, respect and like this president. These people, they have done some good job, but you can't
exactly.
pass the cussing that they're cussing other people to go and say this is what we have done. It's
That's
difficult
why.
for us.
That's why I would tell people when I am running my campaign is that I'm not a auditor. Like I always say, I make my point true. A level you to accept what I'm saying and go along. I'm not coming to take long story long, mimicking and trying to polish it. I tell you exactly what it is, and this is what it is. And for electricity, we have been seeing progress being made. They have even made a contact with
Are we supplying Africa with electricity?
no. Africa is supplying us, and Guinea is also making some contribution to us. So,
That truthfulness that is in President Baka you exhibiting here tonight.
but that's
And
the
that's what I
truth.
say. Yes, I agree with you. I agree
And
with you.
that's the truth. Where do we
Lie,
have
we don't lie.
the power to supply Africans? No. We are getting power from Africans. towards the southeastern
Are you
area.
is the government rescue government planning to take 27 million Liberians out of poverty, Sis Kotu?
Well, I cannot tell you tentatively yes, but they are making progress.
They are making problem to take 27 million
Yes.
like 20, 20.
Let me tell you what it is. It's
Hold
not.
on, hold on. You hear the question. You hear the question.
Yes.
Let me
Yes.
ask the question again.
Go ahead.
Is the rescue government trying to take 27 millions Liberian out of poverty?
That's what I'm telling you, and I'm still answering you. I'm
Let
not
you see.
saying it's going to be 100%. I'm not
You
going
hear
to
the
answer you
question.
that question.
You hear the
No,
question. You hear the question.
I will not.
You
I,
hear the question. Okay. There are 5.7 million in Liberia. How
I
the
will.
government would say 27 million out of
It's not possible. So that's why I
okay,
tell you so
okay,
I can
okay,
answer that question.
okay. All right.
Uh, because I don't know where that population coming from. I can't answer.
We'll borrow. We'll borrow from Guinea. We'll borrow from Sierra
No.
Leone. Okay. All right.
So
Go
I will
ahead.
not.
Go
I will
ahead.
not. I can't talk to that.
Okay.
So, but what will be done is difficult to sit there and tell you that we will take almost everybody out of poverty is going to be a lie.
So
No government.
how serious should Unity Party take Mr. Cummings coming back? Is this something serious, or is that something you think Unity Party can get over? If President
Well,
Baka is not in
it,
a rage.
it, it could be that Mr. Kume is not even coming back, but he want to test the water. And it could be that he's coming back. So I'm not the
Aren't you
one to
used to
say,
be with? Aren't you be with America now coming?
no, ANC. We established the ANC, but I was not part of the bringing in of Kume. No.
But who you are bringing in at that time? ANC. Who you are
That
bringing?
time we did not have what is a leader for the party then.
You
What
just
is,
found a party no leader.
no, it was I said we established the party at the time. There was no political leader then.
Ah, I wish I
No,
know
there was
that.
no political leader.
I would have become your political leader.
No, that by then there was no political leader when I was part of the formation of the ANC.
Okay. All right.
So
Thank you. Thank you.
so
Go ahead. Finish your
it
statement.
was Gu at the time, Councillor Gu, who was the chair at the time for the political party, but there was no political leader then.
Okay. So that the same
Oris-
goo now they make the
yeah,
chairman again.
Horatio Gu, yeah, he was.
That,
They broke away from the CDC then,
but
and that's
he's the
how.
one. He's the new. He's still the chairman again today.
So that's what I'm saying. So by then we never
Uh,
had political leader. So I was not part of bringing Kumi. I didn't even know Kumi up to this time. I don't know Kumi except like I hear his name. And saying I don't know him is know him on the line of who he is. And so people say we're interacting with people. We say, oh, I know that, but at some time we better do not know that in detail. And
okay.
that's where I am with Kumi.
Thank
And
you.
when it comes to integrity, I will only hear people saying he is this, he is that. I have never interacted with Kumi and I don't know him like that.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you. I
So that's
don't.
the point of the point. So
Okay.
I was saying the thing, but you keep breaking me in with the
Okay. Okay.
electricity.
Okay. I zip it
Yeah.
now. I zip it. Go
With
ahead.
the
Finish.
electric
I beg
city.
you. Go ahead.
That is significant change that have been made in the increment of power supply.
Okay.
So yes, even up to the rural era, they are even producing solar farm now.
Yeah.
You will see it, they have gone. You don't even see the
What county?
equipment they came to
What county?
Buchanan.
What county they in?
In Buchanan, let me tell you something. In
Buchanan.
Lofa County and
Mm-hmm.
in Bapolu County,
Okay.
Bapolu is
A-
lighter. Yes, Bapolu
anything
is
granular?
lighter now.
Anything granular?
Going to that side, they have
They
electricity
ain't got
coming
no
from that
vote.
side.
They ain't got no vote.
Yeah, from Ivory Coast.
They ain't got no
So,
vote. That's why y'all don't want to help us. Okay, go ahead, finish, please. All right, okay, all right. Somebody calling up. Okay, so let me do this. All right, folks. Again, Samson told La Brother, La Brother Poverino. Again, Rescue 2, Rescue 1 is calling Rescue 2. What Mose tonight? You see, Mose ain't coming. All right, I will deal with it. What that Tamale? The man who went on a war. He ain't coming. Okay. But let me move on, folks. Let me move on. Let me move on. So my point here tonight of pushing 6 2 on these things here is this: the president and the president agenda is being achieved little by little. This government is doing better than what we did in the past. It's clear. However, those who supposed to tell the Liberian people in sincerity of how much work that this president is doing, for the people to understand that he's not sleeping, for the people to understand that this president said he will do what he wants to do and he's doing it. But instead of carrying out the message, they start cussing. Rescue 2, rescue 2, rescue 1, call rescue 2 is present. Thank you. The people start cussing. And in a mix of cussing or even using words that are not good, people get past the developmental agenda and get past the development process and all that kind of stuff. And start looking you who the cussing person. And they're not listening to you after that. And they're hurting all of us, I believe. Those of us that was on the platform here supported this president. They are not giving us the opportunity for us to showcase the work of this president. They're fighting, infighting, their own class reloaded, talking all kind of nyama nyama. I don't hate class reloaded or whatever it is they're on there. That's good. But they must come out without being insulting, without being insulted to people. Don't describe your opposition as though they are not a Liberians. Unacceptable. Liberian, you turn Liberian against you. You turn Liberians away from whatever good message that you believe you have. You can come and tell the good the government is doing. Without you come on national on your class radio and you name all of the presidents. President Taylor, President this, then when you reach the president we are, then you say Fakukle. Well, Fakukle. What you do? Why do you do that? What's your reason? Why are you being so disrespectful? Honor President we are. People were going to bed at night, getting up in the morning. The peace was safe. Many of you didn't run to the bush because of President we are in terms of security that you're able to take power. Then when you got to President we are, then you say Fako Claire. But you name all of the other presidents respectfully. And you call yourself a minister of information. You call yourself a minister of information. And you're going to disrespect former president. These are things that I'm telling you. Then after you do that, and you want Liberian, even independent Liberian, even people who have no fish to fry in this thing here, you want them to take you serious. They already know you're coming with vengeance. So everything good you say you're doing, you come and they say that like yeah, because you already put yourself in a hole. But they don't understand that. So we will talk about it. We will talk about it. You come out here, all of these people that want to be president, they don't want to be president because they want to steal. They believe they can take this country to the next level. However, when they bring people like you around then you start, oh yeah, you see it now, you don't. You put people in bubble and then you start doing all your nyama thing. But we will be here. Like I said, what exactly do I want from Unity Party? I don't want position. You ain't able to pay me. Number one. And you can't drive me from Grand Yucca. I'm from Grand Yucca. I'm from Totem, for Christ's sake. What are you going to do? You're going to drive me from there? say you're not Liberian anymore. You can't do that. But if you do these things and then you say young Liberians should come back home, you sit on national on your platform, you call all of the president with respectful knee, President Tiller, even Chairman Judy Bryan, President my own ma, President Salih, the first female president of the Republic of Liberia, the greatest president, President Wakai. Then when you reach the president, where you say Fakukle, a Fakukle ni he would you're carrying, you call yourself a minister of information. Rescue 2, thank you for joining us tonight. These people are really giving us some numbers, and well, I'll be truthful. I'll be truthful with them. Let's hear from you. What's on your plate? Thank you for joining me. Wow, Piggy, the watch you got over there able to give me 15 kobo.
Hmm.
What?
No, man. That's just the same old thing all year, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. How you doing, man?
Thank you. Thank you. Let's hear from you.
Yeah. So actually, for me, Deborah, I really don't have a problem with the information ministry department when they proceed on Mr. Cummings the way they did, simply because this is the terrain that we find ourselves. It's a political terrain. Every
Yeah, but
country have a
Terry, though, you
political
said that
culture.
last night. Let me interrupt you a little bit, if you don't mind, please.
Yeah, go
You
ahead.
said that last night, but for me, I'm uncomfortable with that because calling people names does not advance the argument. Calling people names does not advance your ideas. This political terrain you're talking about is about ideas. You can disagree with somebody, you can even decimate somebody without calling their names. You
But
decimate their idea because they're coming
Deborah,
to the Liberian people to say, my idea is better than these people. You
yeah, but
attack the idea.
they did not call anybody names. They
Why will
used
you call why
political.
will you call somebody a political dwarf?
Yeah, but he's a political duo in terms of the numbers. A duo is something short.
I know that.
The man is describing his political gain, what his status was. That what the man described. The man is not
But do
talking about
you
his height, physical height.
fine,
That
I
why he
agree with
used
you.
the word
But do you
political
how
duo.
many Liberians you see when you're doing these things, yeah, we gotta be sincere. How many Liberians that heard that have the ability that you have to be able to compartmentalize, to be able to separate?
But Liberal, this is why you in a political. You
I
see,
agree with you. I'm not disputing you. I'm saying the message. How many Liberians that listen to that? Because the message is you when you speak these, when you give these messages out, you're sending it to somebody, correct? There
yeah.
should be a recipient who's going to receive your message. I'm asking you now, how many Liberians, even here and back home, that were able to say, no, he's not talking about the physical height?
Well, it depends on how people look at it because you must understand Liberians are growing politically. Our
Okay,
country have emerged only in 20 years of democracy. We still young. We
okay,
have been under this rule of the American Liberian for many years.
okay.
Liberia have been progressing simultaneously into the arena of democratical form of governance.
Mm-hmm,
And we must give ourselves credit for 20 years. We
mm-hmm,
talk the issue, and sometimes across that we are about to fight, but we don't. We have now been on our own for the past 6 years plus. But under President there were some very, very terrible things that happened too that we must acknowledge. Like Eugene Nangbe. Eugene Nangbe, people say, oh, the man suspended, far gone. But Eugene Nangbe said some scary stuff. Eugene Nangbe said, if Liberia were a gangster paradise, some of the government opponents would have been dragged by night. Those were Eugene Nangbe's statement.
But
Eugene
was
Nangbe
it not the same?
also,
Was it not the same Eugene Nawe who brought a dead body of what's his name, a mosquito uh, from the border
ah,
to Monrovia?
wow,
So we're not surprised. We're not surprised.
so this was the man who was in that position at the time, and he also threatened or 2019 protest that they will shut down the internet. They will restrict the internet for security reason, and there were other things that were happening. So you see, like I was saying last night, this is a political arena. You have to be able in the political stratosphere of Liberia. These statements, I'm not talking about the one Eugene Nangbe made, but these statements that this guy made, I don't see it to be something that we should look at to be something, is severely wrong. No, to me, it's not. If Daniel Sando would have used the Sunday school words, I myself would have come on the show and tell you, say Daniel Sando was wrong. I have done it before. Other people that Daniel Sando have provocatively here, Jerry Olympia have provocatively expressed provoking, something. But on this note, I would disagree. Because even Mr. Cummings, like I read last night, Mr. Cummings said to President Weah that he was not competent enough and he was a something on what he used, he was a mistake. President Weah himself said that Mr. Cummings, he used a word, he said Mr. Cummings is the master of mixing Coca-Cola. That's what President Weah said. So in this political terrain, when you say some things that will make your opponent to look funny, your supporters enjoy. And your game, because everybody want the people to say something that will be in the defense. You can't keep quiet, you gotta speak. You gotta say some stuff. But we can do it intellectually. We can do it intellectually and all of that. The only thing I can tell people is that Mr. Cummings can win election. Can Mr. Cummings win election in Liberia? It's possible. It's not, or what they call it is possible. I know what I saw before. And I know that Mr. Cummings, there's a possibility that he can win. But if Mr. Cummings will win, Mr. Cummings need the right people to speak for him, to sell him. One of the reasons why Mr. Cummings was not successful was because of the people Mr. Cummings had selling his narrative, selling him in Liberia. There were people that the people do not know. Mr. Cummings was one of the candidates that toured, I think, the length and breadth of Liberia prior to the election. But why he didn't win, why he dropped immensely, it was because of the people that were selling Mr. Cummings to the Liberian people. They didn't sell him very well. Can that be changed? It depends. Like his secretary, after all those things that came out, his secretary spoke. His secretary they had a press conference. The secretary spoke. Did it gain any traction? Did the government people speak to that? Nobody spoke to that. When the secretary had a press conference, he said some great things. But did the government come after him? No. Why? Because they don't see him to be important. So Mr. Cummings can win elections if Mr. Cummings will have the right people to sell his message to the Liberian people. Because you have to have, because today, tomorrow, if and Mr. Cummings is not sociable, if he leaves today, tomorrow, and the people, he's not sociable with the people. When you become president, what nobody can see you. Where they got to fill up form 1 month ahead before they see you. How the people will reach you? Those are some of the reasons why the people can't trust you with their votes. How sociable are you right now? The way President Weah can sit down and play Lulu and play checker. JMB can get off on the car prior to the election and walk among the people, stand with them. They laugh, they talk. Can Mr. Cummings do that? Is he doing that? Because the people got to feel you in a way that they can trust you with their vote to say, yeah, when we get a man our vote, when my man's sick, I get problem. When I stand and talk, my president will listen to me. Because when you come in that mansion, nobody will see you again. So if I can't see you now, I can't interact with you now, what may you think when I give you my vote and you become president, I will see you? Let people here talking about Jeremiah Kuhn. They say Jeremiah Kuhn now they begin crying. They can't see Jeremiah Kuhn again. So one of the other beginning were talking say Jeremiah Kuhn, a vice president. The man is under restriction, security guy, and thing. So the reason why you as a political leader has to be available to the people now before you become president is because when you become president, The people will not have access to you anymore. That is why the people around you should not put you in the box. And that is what they did to Mr. Cummings. They didn't put you in the box to say you did multi-millionaire, nobody can test you. No. Go among the people, speak their language. They talk to you funny way, you talk back to them funny way. Those things then make the political theory juicy and attractive for Liberian people. That what make it attractive. That's a culture. If you don't want to engage in that kind of culture, move from here, go sit down somewhere. The people lost over 250,000 for this job. Do you think that if they're going to get inside, this is not America. You think that people just going to take your hand, the people just going to take your hand and walk you and go put you in a mansion, a job that took 250,000 people lives, 2 presidents. You think that people just going to take your hand and walk you to the mansion? You think that what's going to happen? No, it don't come easy. Sometimes somebody will get up on the car and curse you. You gotta say, my brother, I'm sorry. Let's move on. Tomorrow, when you get easy, JMB, when you put your hand at it, they put all the cussing what they gave him. Look at him today. The Jeremiah Kun, he seen on public radio say he wearing pamper. Or where he need Eugene Fagon. They say all kind of things. Dara Dillon. Today, where are them? They serving him. You think political power that palm butter rests from Maryland County? We're not eating palm butter. Liberal, Mr. Cummings have to play the game of politics, the chess game. He got to go on the chessboard and play it. He knows something. You see what they did to the Gary Feed Mariah? Just a small little thing she said. You saw how they drag her all on social media? So, can Mr. Cummings become president? Certainly. I 100% believe he can. But Mr. Cummings needs the right people to talk for him. People that will reintroduce him to the people. Say, look, this is your guy. These 2 people you'll see, or Unity Party people you're trying. You see how they're looking? Or what the people need? Or what you need? Jowia. You're trying Jowia. You see how they're looking? Let's give Mr. Cummings the opportunity. Why? Because he's from the corporate world. He got a lot of knowledge to transform the economy. He can attract investment. And hey, he have never been tested. That's a fine message from Mr. Cummings. The Liberian people only want simple messages. They want plenty thought of BBT. Oh, you from the corporate world, you know how to bring the economy down from heaven to earth. The point 1 year, the people 1 year straight face message, small information. Yeah. Do you know what JMB want on? JMB want on his experience. Simple message. Oh, the man been working in government since 40 years. He's the more experienced in the race. That the fire that cash. That I fire that cook the soup.
Thank you. Thank you. I think tonight you have once again demonstrated your ability to talk Liberian politics, the Tabata of all time. We appreciate that. We appreciate that. And I hope people will listen to you. You know.
They will not listen.
So
who is Terry? Terry don't know about it. So
let's go to George Weah small now. Talk to me about George Weah. You don't you're somebody. So George Weah, do you think with all of these things we're hearing with Kumi, let's see, talk to me about Kumi and George Weah. What role are they going to be playing with respect to Unity Party and as opposition figures? Let's hear from you.
Well, Liberal, Mr. Cummings and George Weah can collaborate to fight against the system. If Mr. Cummings one word could shake the government and get almost 200,000 viewers, that tell you that Mr. Cummings is a prospect. But he and George Weah is like it can't hold. The two of them are not compatible when it comes to Mr. Cummings' inspiration. If you say Mr. Cummings and JMB, it makes sense. But
Why,
Mr.
why,
Cummings,
why? So JMB will take. So you go to court again. JMB testify again. That why you want to?
JMB was showing Mr. Cummings how to work in the Liberian political
Hey, need a
arena.
man. I like that.
He,
I
he,
told you.
he,
I said
he
you
had to
understand if you
see
were here.
something. He had to see. When the old man, when the old people do the kind of thing, they want you to open your eye. So now he opened your eye. And you saw him when he appeared on Spoon Talk, how he changed. He learning now the political terrain. But here is the thing, Mr. So I mean, liberal. How can Mr. Cummings and former president we are work together? How can they work together? That's the thing. Former president we are is a person who his opinion must be the order of the day. He must have the final say on decision making. Mr. Cummings also is similar, but Mr. Cummings can easily work with people's opinions and listen. But can former president we are listening? Because the moment Mr. Cummings start making headway ahead of him, he will start finding way to maybe Mr. Cummings. Because like I said, right, if CDC must win, they need somebody who can strategize a new formula to bring to the table. He and Mr. Cummings coming together is a huge force that I doubt that Unity Party will be able to easily withstand. Especially Mr. Cummings going a second
So
man to him.
let's go into some of the words that were used by Mr. Cummings the last time. He said Liberia has timber, and I'm just paraphrasing now. They have timber, they have diamond, they have gold, they have iron ore, bauxite, and I think lithium or something like that are being developed, and most likely will add oil onto that. He said, with all of these things we have, yet still people are not able to eat in this country fully. What do you make of that?
That's true. But can he solve that problem? Did he tell you how you're gonna solve it?
Okay.
That problem is an age-old problem, liberal. Take for example,
But
when we were coming up,
they're not sending rescue to us that they were
but
going to come and
but
eliminate
those are
those things.
political statements. You expect them to make those statements because politicians will look for the most common thing that everybody focusing on, that everybody think that it can achieve
So
within a
so
twinkling of
so
an eye.
you was telling me that politicians, first of all, they lie.
Yes, and
Okay.
you know that, liberal. But here is the thing, liberal. When I was coming up, before Chancellor took power, it was alleged. Chancellor people used to say that Liberia is so rich that when you start digging the oil in Liberia, Nigeria will run out of oil. Only for the people to come, Madam Seriki, the first time we go look for oil, that Pangana oil the people found there. Nothing.
I'm gonna fall in the ocean.
Pangana oil in the ocean. That what the people found. So when the same thing they say about the gold. That whole Logisi mountain is worth over 10 billion worth of gold. Who have tested it? Let GMB came to America. He was asking Donald Trump to come do prospecting, to come test our resources. So who have tested all these things? Show me the statistics so I can go look for it to see what the natural resources to measure the value of Liberia on the world market. Who? Who have done that? Nobody have done that. But here is the thing here, right? If Mr. Cummings wants to come and say, okay, I can take you from here to here, Mr. Cummings will have to show us something tangible that he have invested in country that is able to say, yeah, and different from all the other politicians. He don't only have to say, okay, I come with the corporate world experience. He also got to say, yeah, but you know what? This is my investment, this is my investment, this is my investment, and I got people working. And I think that is what Mr. Cummings is doing.
Thank you.
But you have to have something to show to say this is what I'm doing back home and all of that. Like the way
Thank
Mr. Cummings is in Liberia now, the money he was spending in America, he's now spending it in Liberia, which is a good thing. He can boast and say, my money is in your economy.
Yeah. Thank you.
You know.
Again, folks, if you're listening, Samson told, I'm been assisted here tonight by Terrence Cullen, formerly the first thing we call rescue tool. Terry, thank you very much. Let's go through here with a commercial, and we'll be right back, folks. Samson to Labrador Pub Radio.
Hey you, it's time to pack your bags. The world is calling. From the skies above to every corner of the map, explore all 7 continents with journeys designed especially for Europe and Africa. Whether it's a cruise, an all-inclusive resort, a hotel, car rental, theme park getaway, or the perfect excursion, Ayana's Dream Escapes brings the world within reach. Adventures start here. Don't just dream, escape. Book now, visit our site, scan the QR code, or just call today.
Again, folks, that's the business of our own sister, Sister Esther, Ayala Dream Escape. Please give them a call and contact them. And so, Terry, I'm not too sure why I'm getting an echo, but I'm getting an echo there. Can you hear? Okay. All right. Thank you. All right, Terry, let's go on. Let's move on to another news in news of Liberia. What do you make of this police shooting? Talk to me about that. Then by the time you're done, we'll open a line. What do you make of this police shooting? Have you heard of it? Do you have any insight on it at all?
Well, I only listened to the RG what he said, but and last night I heard about it, and this morning it's all over the place. The police, what I heard was the man in question was having mental problem. He had mental health problem, and I think he was disturbing in the community, trying to juke people, to starve people, and they called the police. Apparently, the police did not know the man had a mental health problem, and the police went to calm him down, and he started stabbing the police. And one of the police guard discharged his weapon on him, and that is how he died. So, and
But that's not
he
the case, though.
stabbed.
That's not the case, though, Terry.
That's a
The
different
video,
case.
yeah, the video that I saw, the man was not even. Yeah, he must have hurt other people, other police officer before. But the second group of police that came, that actually did the shooting, the man was not charging any of them. He was in a room. The door was locked. I mean, the
No,
door was closed,
well,
and the police announced that this is a police were armed. And the
yeah,
next thing you start hearing pop, 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 pop. Without the man charging, you didn't see all of that. So
well, according to the police RG, because those video are half video, they don't show the real story. I don't depend on those short clip that people just cut for propaganda purposes. I saw that thing on Carlos Gray or Page. He the one had that thing. He cut the video short clip, but you just see yeah bop up. We don't know what really transpired from the beginning, how it started to reach to that level. According to the police RG himself, he said that information is there. You go on the LMP website or the LMP Facebook page, you will see the information is there. How it happened. This guy was supposed to be, they were trying, 3 police officers were trying to subdue him. He started stabbing them. And one of the other police officers was able to overpower him and take the knife from him, not knowing that the guy had collapsed. He chopped the man. The third police officer was able to overpower him, not knowing he had a dagger or knife, and he took the man on his thigh and almost hit the man on his pennies. I have one of the other police officers discharged the weapon as we speak. One police officer is in critical condition to the hospital. That is what the police RG stated. So, except they are lying, they're not saying the truth, and they say that they said they are under the police officer who discharged the firearm is also going through investigation. But preliminarily, as it stands, Gregory said the people it seemed like they acted within the confine of the police code of operation.
okay, that's not the entire story that I saw. But anyway, that's but so you're asking your fellow Liberians here tonight to trust the police,
Oh
to
yeah, for
believe,
me, I trust the police.
So you from all indication, the police have not done anything wrong.
No, the police have been doing a lot of things wrong.
No, I mean
But
in this case. I mean in this case.
no, in for now, for what I see, I don't think the police might have done something wrong based upon the individual, because from what I heard is that the man was mentally ill, but you cannot blame the police for a mental ill person for because they did not know the man's medical condition.
So
So
Terry,
really do
Terry,
not.
let me let me
Yeah,
push
no,
you a
yeah, you
little
can
bit on this.
disagree, liberal. I don't have a
So
problem with that.
no, I know I mean that's what we do here anyway. But let me
Yeah.
push you a little
So
bit on this here. When you're talking about mental illness, the police themselves, they have a lot of mental issue in their ranks. I mean, people who will claim all car and say you're not going to pay, you pay that. They got a lot of mental issue on their
but I
ranks.
yaga Koriba or criminal car. Oh, anyway, you're talking about the guy they killed.
No, no, I mean the police themselves. Some police will grab the car and say you're not going. So we know these things. So, but the point that I'm trying to make here is, do you think now the government need to take this mental problem very seriously and try to actually invest into see how best we can resolve all of that? Because every one of us are traumatized. It's just a matter of time before something trick up these things and take us to the next level. I bet you the guy who has a mental problem, he has never exhibited, according to story, that his behavior has never been seen like that before. I'm sure it's been like that. It was always there, but he was able to control it. But somehow, somewhere, something happened to trigger that, which I've been saying here on this platform from day one. You can't come from war of that magnitude and think all of us are okay. We're not. We just some of
Mm,
us, some of the citizens know how to mask these things. And it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. Because there are those in Liberia walking the street of Monrovia today, or walking the street of Monrovia or Liberia, whatever it is, that were heavily involved in a war. And they did some serious, serious, serious mental issues. Where are they? The pictures that I used to show. So it just this young man on coming to light, but you have read so many stories where people will go and kill their girlfriend them for no reason other than being jealous.
yeah.
Killing for many Liberians now, especially a young Liberian, doesn't mean anything. They get to that level, they don't think twice. So I think if this if mental issues that caused this young man his life, I think we all have to take it serious, and we should ask the government to invest, because if we all have this, it's just a matter of time, and it's not going to go away by itself. It has to be treated. Let me hear
But
from you on this here, then I'll open the line.
yeah, there are several mental health people. We got mental health conditions in the country. Liberal is alarming. But how many people know that all those kind of things? The only thing I'd like to say on that, many a times we blame the government for everything, too much of everything. And the government got little to handle, little to deal with too much of everything. The burden we put on our country is not normal. All right. If we were patriotic people, we're supposed to be helping the government. We put too much burden on the government, too much responsibility that they cannot handle, that we think they can handle. And all this
But let me
responsibility is
hold you. Let me
because,
hold you right there. You're making a good point, Terry. Let me hold you right there before it escape my mind. I agree with you, but don't you think that if the government and people in the government, and your point you're making, I'm sure many of them recognize that. Why pretend to be something that you know you're not? The
well, it's
election is over. We can say, like you correctly stated, your politician a liar. We take that. Election is over. Why were you now, as a leader and as a leading ruler, ruling the country? Why will you continue to make people to believe that you can do X, Y, and Z? Why can't you come and be honest with the Liberian people?
Because
We didn't
honestly,
see, we didn't see what was on top of this mountain, but we're here now. We're seeing the truth. These are things that we need. All of us need to work together. But you cannot expect us to resolve all of these things that you're all concerned with, that we're all concerned with. We will need your help. But these are things that we can do to get there. To be truthful, for once, campaign season is over. You sit on class reload and make things up instead of facing reality like you're doing now. You're telling me we put too much burden on the government. I agree with you. But the government, they're not, when you make that statement, the result of that statement, the end result of that statement, or the conclusion will be, if I'm wrong, please say so, that the government is unable in reality to take all of our burden we put on them. And if I'm putting burden on you as an individual, don't you think it will be nice or prudent for you to come back to me and say, Mr. Toll, yes, I'm the leader, but the burden you're putting on me, I am not able to carry it out all. And let me be truthful with you.
you cannot do that in a political terrain, Lebron.
So
You
you
know,
so
a
you want the
politician
people,
can never do that.
so you want the people to continue to believe that
To hope.
they huh?
The people been hoping for 20 years.
Okay,
All
so
the
they
promises
will.
man are setting, all the promises man are setting made today.
I'm
Did
glad
they
you're not
come
in
true?
politics. I'm glad you're not in politics because if you're in politics, the Liberia will go nowhere. In fact, will go backward because you're
But where
telling us
Liberia have gone in
you,
187
telling
years,
us to
where are you going?
continue hoping. So Liberia should just continue. When will we have
No,
somebody
labor,
that will come
labor.
and tell us the truth
We
instead of
even
us hoping all of the time?
the man that you carry, Mr. Cummings, is not telling you the truth. He have not even exhibited it that he can tell you the truth. Because he said he will not do the same thing and get the same result. Yourself admitted that he's still dealing with the same people and getting the same result.
You know, bring coming back
No,
again. I try for
but
other guy to
labor,
come in and bring coming back
only,
again.
I'm just using that as a scenario to describe to you that do not depend on the statements of politicians to hope on them that they will change your life because politicians do not come to change people's lives. Politicians, especially in Africa, they come to make name for themselves. They come to brand themselves. The only time politicians make changes is when they notice that they need a second term. And that's the reason why I believe that this government will do well. You know why they will do well? Because CDC opened their eye. Number one, they know why they will do well. JMB won the second term.
You think
That's
the
the
family will
reason why
seek
they will perform.
you think you will seek re-election?
I think so. Right now, JMB got a group on Facebook that is propagating JMB 2029. So how can you now want to be running when you get people already setting you up for running?
So is Paul Biya of Cameroon want to seek? He want to seek. I don't know how many terms he want to seek now. Paul Biya, 91 year old. He
But
wants to seek re-election.
because you get pending skeleton in your closet, the day
Not
you
only
move from
that,
there, the people
somebody seeking re-election on his behalf, and you don't think that's going to be the same thing with JMB? Somebody going to be seeking re-election on his behalf?
it's possible because, like we say, 4 years is a very long time. Anything can change,
Okay.
but especially in the political theater, 4 years is a long haul, Mr.
Okay.
Lieber.
All
But
right.
yeah,
Let me see if I can put a number up for where's my number? Mr. Soldier come in and chakra everything like that. The man said, look at that. I'm a number nine. He just come. He raised, and I'm the board chair. I am the true board chair. I am the true board chair. I don't know what I will have to initiate. I will test to initiate what's my call one
or
time. Yeah, you're not yet tonight. I will initiate.
Oh God.
Yeah, because you may always, you come in here and just take. I would initiate how do you call it, folks. That's my number 916-533-2048. Give us a call here tonight, and let's hear from you. What is on your mind? Samson told Labropa Reed, I'm here with Terry Collins here again tonight, and Terry Collins is really, really, really going overboard here tonight to educate us, folks.
Wow.
This should be what we call class reloaded tonight. This class is on. Terry Collins is on the blackboard teaching. So
Wow.
if you like, no,
You
I'm serious. I'm
you
serious.
call the
I'm
senior
very,
brother sister to come teach us here that me
I'm,
the one
I'm
will
very
teach.
serious. I'm very serious. So, if you want to learn about Liberian politics and what they do and what they don't do, come and listen to Terry Collins. Let me, yeah, here we go. Good
That breakable.
evening, Samson. Oh, that the other one. Good evening, Samson. To thank you. For...
Look, there's something wrong with it, my man. I'm telling you.
That the other one. That one.
He said no, like the other one. You guys should be expecting DJ to call. When Mr. Toe come on the show, he can say, okay, when he talking, he talk nothing against CDC, he will say, okay, I'm going good. But then later on, down the line, he will say, okay, let me just step on their toes because they will start calling right away. Now he's saying that the other one.
What's on your mind, Chief? Go ahead.
Mr. Toe, how you guys doing? You and Terry, how you doing?
Yeah, man. What's up?
Hey, I just wanted to comment. I was watching the show. I said, let me just comment on some of the things
Go ahead.
you guys are discussing. From the initial stage, I know you and Terry were talking about, 2029, the option, Cummings, and, President Weah. Terry said President Weah and Cummings are not compatible, and yada, yada, yada. Well, I don't know sometimes where Terry can be coming from with these analyses, but, from my own personal opinion, what I think is sometimes, Terry have to say things to just please you. And,
please who? Please me?
Once he does that, then you start singing praises to his name. Once
Oh
again,
God, yeah.
you got to deliberate it right well,
Go
all those
play.
kind of things. So because it don't make no sense for Terry to come and say, what does Cummings have to show to Liberian people? What did Joseph Walker show to Liberian people after 42 years in government? What did he show? And I came on the show, I said the same thing. You have a man who was telling people that he's living on loan after working in government for 42 years. 12 of that 42 years, he was the second person in charge of the country, vice president, recently. And he said he was living on loan. So if you come and say Cummings should show something, but you have a leader that you supported wholeheartedly on the platform, he didn't show nothing but the same rhetoric. Why you want to talk about other opposition candidates to show something? That's a hype of hypocrisy, And let me just conclude by going to this police issue. Mr. So we just gone 2 years into the government. Do you know how many police involved shooting we have had in Liberia already? Even the military government, Samuel Doe police were not shooting people like that. You know that. 2 years in this government. Every day the police shooting people. The police throwing tear gas here. The place the police not supposed to be the police there. Or how to call him? Gregory Cuomo just saying he's the de facto leader in the country. Everywhere he moving with police. Everywhere he moving with police. First of all, if a call is made to the police and they tell the police, the police operator, we got somebody in this area, the police operator need to get adequate information before they dispatch people out there.
Aaron, brother, hold on. Let me put the other one on. Just hold on 1 minute. Let me put your patron on. Because of course, That's what you're doing. You're very good at that. Let's hear from you, Aaron. Then your patron can come in.
Yeah, yeah. I'm finishing up. You know, the police supposed to ask all those questions. Is the person dangerous? Is the person armed? You know, what the person state of, you know, or being at this movement and stuff like that. Before the police go on the scene. I didn't look at the whole thing, but from what I heard, somebody would be dead in handcuffs. So that means they already had a man in handcuffs before he was shot.
Let me put something. Are you watching this? Are you watching? Listen. Look at this one, Aaron.
No, I'm not watching. I'm not watching right now. When I finish calling that, I don't want to.
Okay, I will leave the one on for you. Go ahead, finish. Then you watch.
Yeah, and you know, Mr. Toad. So we are not saying, you know, police don't make mistakes. We are not saying that, but we're just saying, you know, it's a pattern. It's becoming something that is happening every other month or every 2 months, that the police will be involved with something. The police. When was the last time we were just calling police being like this in Liberia, Mr. Toh? You know that. I mean, it's been a while. It's been a while. Okay? I wish Mr. Singh were on the show tonight to talk about the public safety that he was talking about.
You can enjoy the police. So you can enjoy the security analyst too, huh?
Sometimes you can talk some good stuff.
Oh, sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. Not all the time.
CD yeah. Okay,
so,
thank you.
You know, yeah. So that's what I was saying. Terry, please. Nowadays, smartphone technology is all over the world. People snap video everywhere. You don't want to listen to video now. But back then, 6 years ago, you were listening to video coming on the platform, giving your biblical or I know dreams. Anyway, let me leave it. You have a nice day. Good.
Go. Okay, now turn it on to the stuff. Let me put it up so you can see what the people say about you. Go ahead. Yeah, we're listening to you. What's your name? Where you're calling from? What's on your mind?
I know I did pronounce my name. Some people can shake. You gotta call my name. This is the independent.
We are independent. We are sharing sedition.
You don't want to call the name. You don't team. I just take it away. I don't know who's there for the night.
Okay.
Terry, what's up, man? So here's the thing. The liberal has everything going. Nice show. But Terry said a couple of things here, right? The first thing I heard a lot of contradiction in Terry. You know.
Yeah, why you can't admit that Terry classroom tonight was one of the best? Why you can't admit that?
Terry classroom tonight was tapata excellence. All right. Let me tell you where the tapata came from. Terry said that George Weah and Cummings are not compatible. That would be the worst mistake ever. Like he has said, it will be a formidable ticket if they collaborate. It will be strong. He said that. So let me tell you how Terry sounded like when we were beginning. Let me put it like direct balance, right? When we were beginning, when you want your friend to eat your food, you can put space inside. You bring your food outside. Just you now want to eat with you. He said that he ready for them to eat all your food. Terry knows that when Kumi and collaborate with CDC is an end game for Unity Party.
Who going on top? Who going on top?
Who going on top?
You want Kumi to be at the bottom. That's why you want Kumi to be at the bottom.
Independence on the floor.
Right.
So that's the thing. So that's the thing, Mr. Tool. There's no way. And I keep hearing you guys pushing this narrative. This man was the former immediate president. Still active in politics. He wanted to demote himself to become vice president or just come to be president. Hey, man. And when I hear you talking to Jack and me wondering, I said, did we have ready education in our society, or this thing is just a fun-making thing now? Because if anybody who went to serious school would never even ask for that. At least you can tell me, say that job we are get all the way. And give me the opportunity, man, I run again. Just say introduce me to CDC, that's cool. But you can't tell me that you want to, we have to come down from being president. The most popular, the most loved person. The people want you to come down to be vice president or no Kumi. It can't happen. Speaking of the video, right? The police video. And this one, because we were not, privileged to see, there was no recording within the room. But what we heard from the video and people who were in the community, that the guy became a danger to his community. He had cutlass and he had a knife. He was trying to hurt people with a cutlass and knife. And when the police went there, before they even started to shoot, they were telling them to put it down until he charged at them. In this case, when you present harm to a police officer or man with harm, even a surveillant, somebody running to you with cutlass or knife to tell you, anything you get, you use it as self-defense. So the only thing the police have was to neutralize him. And this is in line with the police and code of work. You cannot charge at the police. And you understand? Whether you mentally ill or whatever, if you try to take the police in any shape or form, the police will use lethal force to get rid of the threat. So for that, I cannot blame the police until we see if they have another video of what I hear somebody say the man was off to the bed or what he was doing. I don't know. But if this man was charging at the police with machete and knife, the police have no option but to neutralize it.
Thank you. Rescue 3, Rescue 1 is calling you. Thank you, Walter.
So, thank you for the show. Yeah, thank you for the show.
Good night, Walter Carter. Okay. All right. Okay. I'll just take the number down. When I see Rescue 3 number calling, I will put it back up. Let's go ahead, Terry. Let's see if we can wrap it up. One other subject matter here that I want to talk about before we go. Okay. All right. Rescue 3 is calling. Rescue 3. Thank you very much. What's on your mind, sir?
Hey, Mr. Tall and Terry, how you doing tonight?
Beautiful. We don't have all the people here tonight. We can't talk about that. We're enjoying ourselves. What's here from you?
I know. Yeah, thank you for the show tonight. You know, we're on the other show, closing hour when closing argument with Daniel Son appeared there tonight. We're contributing that tonight. You know, we're putting things in place there.
Who appeared?
Daniel Son, the Delta Information Minister.
Oh, he was a class reloader?
No, closing argument.
Oh.
Closing argument. I saw him.
Closing argument tonight. It was a very good show tonight. And there was some starting revelation he made tonight, comparing it with information that they gave me yesterday too. It looked troublesome.
What? Give us more information on that. Don't leave
talking about Tangi.
The very first thing, this guy they call Tangi.
Yeah.
I think the former president or friend. I know she's a friend to our former president, President Weir.
Mm-hmm.
She appeared on the social media yesterday. She said that because she made certain statement against CDC, some civilians went to her house and threw a petrol bomb to her house, and they destroyed her car.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she said yesterday on the media that the thing CDC did to Eugene Langbe, and the thing they did to Sir Joseph, and the killing of Ella Lawrence. And said civilians killed Ella Lawrence. She made that revelation. But when Daniel started to appear on the class reloader tonight after talking everything, and just a little asked that you said that the past government will corrupt, all the time, what you plan doing? It says Samuel 12 is a prime suspect in the death of Batten Yusua. That what Daniel started made tonight, that the statement he made tonight. So it got me concerned because if, when the caretaker come from under the water and tell you that alligator are boss, you will not ask question. What proof that Kachi had to say that the death of Hillary is caused by the CDC government. The government concern. So people, we talk politics and we sometimes talk out and at the end of the day, the guy is seeing they say talk and bring talk out. So if in the opposition, you're in the opposition, or whether you're in position, if somebody get your view about your government or your leader, I don't think the best way is to go, to go and start destroying people's property. If that has been if that is true that sedition went to a company and destroy a place and destroy a car, I think that is wrong. We should condemn it. And the second point I want to make to you, Mr. Toh, I want for you to bring back to the show here. We had brother, we had sister in Liberia. We know the country is hard. Africa as a whole, no, Africa is hard. But there are certain group of criminals in Liberia now, Mr. Toh, were scamming people on their travel something. The guy arrested yesterday in a hotel because he used there's a hotel name. I'm forgetting the hotel name. I'll share the video with Terry. The guy they want to go in America. They were saying invitation they get the money from you. They were saying the group in America will say the invitation to go to the UN embassy. When you go there, they deny you. So they took money from 3 business persons yesterday, which gave us 13,000 United States dollars. The money was in the bed. But the Boulevard Hotel, but the chief security in the Boulevard Hotel were monitoring them through the CCTV. And they had their arrested yesterday and turned it over to the police. So we got to talk to our people. We know everybody wants to travel. But I really want you to bring the education to show that they have scammers in Liberia and are taking money from people falsely. Thank you for the show.
Thank you. Thank you, Rescue 3. We appreciate that. Thank you for that information. I think we need to discuss it at time. But Terry, go ahead. Give us 1 or 2 minutes. In fact, give us 5 minutes of your closing. Talk. But what I wanted to talk about was his the blue machine, red machine. You think it's still coming?
Liberal machine will shake CDC. It's coming. That machine will come.
Coming.
Yeah,
Okay.
that machine is a political. You see, like I said, the old man is fighting to succeed because he wants the Liberian people to trust him for the second time. And that is the reason why I think former President Weah will be a bad leader. Because in my opinion, he get one thing. And any leader who you were not serious for your first term, because it's in your first term you're really supposed to perform. So that people can see the need to pull you back. But if you fail in your first term, think about what you would do in your last term when you're not coming back. That's my point. But to something that the guy said, or Keto said, I contradicted myself. That was not a contradiction, Keto. I said, Mr. Cummings and former president, we are on a ticket. It's a formidable ticket that will give Unity Party hard time for the win. But the two of them being compatible is a whole different thing. They will not be able to agree. It's almost like Joel Howard Taylor and George Weah. The day of the inauguration, the man left his vice president sitting there and went, got in the plane and left the country after the inauguration. While the vice president was struggling to get home. You see? And you and I know what she struggled with all during the period of President Weah, 6 years. Now think about Mr. Cummings. What he brings to the table. Will he be able to contribute to former President Weah like the way Jeremiah Kuhn is contributing to JMB? Will he really be able to do that? That is what I mean when I say not compatible. So the other thing about what
let me add 1 or 2 cents. Let me add 1 or 2 cents on that here. Saint Aaron brother believe that you're here to please me. Let me add 1 or 2 cents on that here. I think anybody who President Weah will consult to be his running mate, they will have a consultation first with you, Howard, before they accept. Right.
But these are the things, Liberal. So he said, so like I said, right? So Mr. Cummings is criticizing Mr. Cummings. Well, the reason why I said something or what he named Bopler said about Mr. Cummings. So yeah, Mr. Comey said to Mr. Weah, Labor, let me just look at it. Let me just look at it 1 second. Mr. Comey said to Mr. Weah, I want to look at his exact remarks. So Mr. Comey said to Mr. Weah that he's a VC president and he said that he was a mistake that needed to be corrected. That's what Mr. Comey said.
And he was
That
never
the man
captain. He was never captain of any team.
Yeah. Yeah. So if he see, so now, if you go back to the man that you say was an error that needed to be corrected, are you not doing the same thing and getting the same result? Are you
But
not
forget
contradicting
about
your
that one.
own?
He bringing the same people who putting 1%. He bringing it. They're not doing the same thing and getting the same result.
You see, because to be honest with you, I don't believe that Mr. Cummings got 1%. I don't believe it. I want to believe that particular percentage that Appleton had was supposed to be Mr. Cummings' number. That is what I believe, in my opinion.
Are you revealing here tonight that they cheated Mr. Comey?
Well, I'm not going to use the word cheated.
But if Terry, if you want to running campaign in the same race and the number I got, they say that number is supposed to be for Terry, then where that one come from? But go ahead.
But that because he liaise with the people, the kind of people you liaise with will determine the kind of result you get. You see? So, I don't believe that 1%, Mr. Cummings got 1%. I don't believe it. I don't believe so. I believe Mr. Cummings came third place in the elections. That is what I believe.
Wow. See,
Yeah.
ANC, America now coming, they will take that one wrong with it. That he took third place. Wow.
Well,
Your classroom tonight, not easy.
Well, they already own the 1%, so they proud with it, the moving with it. But that's it. But Mr. Cummings can win an election, but he have to challenge the status quo, and he have to be able to lobby people in the Senate, lobby people in the House of Representatives.
But you haven't come around with my statement that Mr. Comey need to go to the broom man, say stop it.
That's true.
Join me.
I agree with you.
Join me.
100. That particular ticket is integrity class number one.
Yes. That ticket. But when they found that ticket, CDC they will literally tear down Monrovia. if Kumi and Brumman get together, CDC, no police will be able to stop them in Monrovia. their own headquarters, they will tear it down.
But the problem here is this: the capital. What is the capital? What is the both of them capital? What's the capital? This is the reason why President Weah might not choose Mr. Cummings. Number one, the political capital. What is Mr. Cummings' political capital? And Mr. Cummings can gain political capital easily. Because like right now, look at the man they appear he made for debut on Spoon TV. The man got almost 200,000 views. Doesn't that send a shocking wave that this man, the people eyeing him? Because the Liberian voters have tried Unity Party for this going to be the what? They were 12 years in power plus 6, 18. So they're going to be 18 years after JMB this time. 18 years in power.
Nothing good to show yet.
You see, CDC got 6 years, the people ran away from them. So Mr. Cummings can say, look, I have never been tried.
Yeah, try me.
Gongo can say, look, I was in the government, I know how it works, I resign. I left the government because I know the people are not serious. We are the people that are willing to offer you the change. What do you think about it? When people will take it critically.
I think
they will think about it critically.
Yes. And especially if the president and his people are unable to deliver.
Thank you.
That's going to be difficult for
that's going to be a tough thing.
Yeah, and I think Liberia, because that will be the third time Comey seeking for this office, and usually Liberia, you go first, second, the third time they put you there.
Yeah, because they will feel sorry for you and say, let's give it to the man.
Liberian sympathetic, like you always say.
That sympathetic vote can miss. When the people get ready.
And I I
The
think
bad
that's what
thing that people say about you, they can turn it around.
yeah.
They can turn it around when that sympathy get in them for you.
And I think that's exactly that the sympathy tiger coming and the broom man will ride to the all the way to the executive mansion. Unless if President Baka is seeking re-election, the broom man will be careful.
Thank you.
Kumi will not be careful, but the broom man will be careful because the broom man know that his uncle. Since Tehran came in, he criticized, but he criticized with respect.
With carefulness.
With carefulness. He never
Discipline.
insulted. He never
Right.
used any kinds of word that perhaps it will haunt him tomorrow.
Right.
Kumi then they don't do that.
And
Kumi still very from Joseph Baka testifying against him. Kumi still
right.
very about that one there. So
they
that one
can
there,
take personal.
yeah, of course. So that one there, 2029, that all you will say, that one that you will find means for him to come back. You know, Liberian people said this. I come and say some bad thing and that people. Liberian people said they phone you. Kumi and President Baga who talk.
I think they say President Boga taller than coming small.
I would be like that.
I don't know. That what I heard that they got them.
President Waka will be taller than Kumi.
They were a different thing you want me. Look how many potential.
Okay, let's wrap it up. Okay, give us your closing quick. Give us your 1 minute closing so we can get out of here.
Yeah, so actually I think that if President Boka fail, that means the politicians are not serious in Liberia because you get one term, you get opportunity to go for the second. And Unity Party have seen the mistakes. They saw it, they see it before them every day. And they will use CDC as a skill set to succeed because they want to remain in power for 12 years so that they can do what they want to do. I would think that if they do fail, then they are careless. They are very careless. And I want to believe that Mr. Cummings can get a shot to the presidency if he do the right thing by having the right people to sell his narrative. And I do want to believe. What is it?
He stay here, but he wants to close the show now. He stay with us. He still, that IE. You people with yellow jacket, they can't think you here with me. Then I'm gonna close the show now.
Then you take my close the show. He's very in that year, but another person taking over 2029. The whole focus. If you lose that election, the way they will beat people in my way.
No, if CDC win the 2029, I will not go home for the next 6 years. No, because no. I want to forget it. Papi, they will tell you, Papi, sit on the sidewalk over there will do what he lit up. They will beat me. They will beat me. I'm going back.
Marcel, because the people there. But yeah, the old man got to do well. He forced to do well because we're hoping on him to do well. But if he don't, Mr. Cummings got a shot.
No, I think Oliver. Before we close, thank you for that, Terry. But before we close, I think what's going to give Unity Party people a problem, they're too cocky, and they are not. They are, when it comes to information, they are not sophisticated enough. They talk with anger. Like the scene with CDC used to display their anger publicly. It's what Unity Party people are doing. You minister information. You're not going to go on class, read low, and act like you're on the farm. Yeah, you're talking like you're on the farm, having conversation with power in between your legs.
But even the thing he's talking that Clarence just stated here, that thing have been with the Justice Minister for some time.
No,
but the Minister of Information.
I don't even worry about that. If Samuel Twa is guilty, why up to the time they bring charges to that's some of the things I keep saying. They don't know when to talk.
Those are some of the things that I can criticize.
You deputy minister making that kind of pronouncement.
Right.
How serious you want people to take you now?
On the closing argument at
On the closing argument. And then tomorrow, they will see Samuel Twa walking the street of Monroe after he finished making that kind of statement. The police not going to get Samuel Twa.
That
Tomorrow,
statement
people
was,
are going to
I
see
don't
Samuel.
know why he
They're going
had
to
to
see
say that.
they're going to see Samuel 12 walking the street of Monroe, and you want to take people, and when people to take you serious, if President Baka is seeking re-election, you know, the party people, they better pack their bag and go to Town. Because they can't come to America. They ain't able here America. That's why they here like brother. They better go to Town. By the way, Terry, thank you very much.
Yeah, man.
We had a wonderful time. Sis Kotu, thank you. All of you that call in tonight, Aaron Brupler, of course, thank you very much. We appreciate all of you. Walter Carter, as
Oh,
usual.
Robert, what you say about Mr. Cummings? You said you got a question from me?
What do you say? You guys, please
He said
answer my
we should.
question concerning Cummings.
Okay.
Oh,
He
you said
asked you,
Mr.
Yeah.
To, let me pull it up. Is it Mr. To? Can you still be qualified with one person? That one I didn't even listen to. You said.
Yeah, but Simon Freeman had less than 1%. He had 1% in 2017. He still
But the
ran
man are
this
asking
going.
question to ask. He asking question to make flower. You know, George. You know, George. Yeah. You know, asking question for clarity. He asking question. Can you see nothing? 1% try to be qualified again. The 1% are to be qualified. No, but thank you, Terry. Let's tune into Mr. Soul tomorrow. I don't know why I seriously was hoping that Fatu was going to join us tonight because I really want to have a serious conversation with. I think because of the series and Ice Cube for long term, I think she's scared to join the liberal.
The liberal can be too harsh
But
sometimes. Maybe.
I'm coming for them tomorrow. She, Dr. Mali, and the CEO are coming for them tomorrow. I'm coming on the CEO show tomorrow. Yo, I will put all of it because they're all together now. They're all together. They're
Yeah.
all together. Because if we're not careful with the CEO, it's intellectual property for LPR. We can't let people take him away without us making noise. I keep saying
The
this.
people taking him away gradually because the CEO were too excited to discuss Mr. Cummings the other Sunday. I have never seen him excited like that before.
I tell you.
I wanted to discuss that, but I decided to let it go.
You're not going. The intellectual property business I'm putting on you, I'm very serious.
I think they're trying to pull him over.
They're not going to get him because how you are in CEO for a network that is duly registered in the United States with tax exempt status, duly registered, known all over the world. And you're gonna say they must try me.
The butcher can't lie, man. The butcher can't lie.
That of course the butcher is not gonna. We're gonna go to court. We're going to go to court. You think I'm gonna let that happen? It's not gonna happen.
Because Esther is here. He already gone.
Not going. Esther better
talking on the side.
Esther better continue to take talent up because the CEO going nowhere. Not going anywhere. So, but anyhow, Terry, thank you very much. We appreciate you very much.
Yeah, man,
thank you. Let's join the CEO tomorrow and have a fruitful conversation as usual. We'll say good night to you as well. Thank you. Again, folks, Samson to La Bropa Rito will tell you good night as well. It's been Rescue 3. I'm gonna play a video for you tonight, but I want you to please, whatever it is, please listen to this video. The two girls that are gonna be singing. I want you to listen to them, and they speak Gyo. So please interpret it to me and help me to understand exactly what these two girls are saying. I really love these two girls. Their music is always wonderful. I'm trying to find it. Just give me a minute. Where would that be? How can I not hear? And I hear either. Oh, right here. Okay. All right. So Rescue 3, please listen to this music and tell me what these girls are saying. I will call you tomorrow and you give me the interpretation. All right? Samson to La Brown Public. Good night, folks.
Ka jumel nou de ben wen nou ine diade, nou yo diade neve inu. Ko corona ni kwa azu mu ben, kwa tan son diade, ko kwa dom pa ye, dom pa ka ko we ko yen son karo diade, ka presu ka lu ko kwa tan son de.